The highway stretched endlessly under the orange glow of the evening sun, casting long shadows across the cracked asphalt. Sophia Lane, a 32-year-old veterinary nurse, was driving home after a long shift at the animal clinic, her mind occupied with thoughts of a stray golden retriever she had treated earlier that day, a soulful-eyed dog abandoned in the city park. Gripping the wheel tightly, she sighed, wondering why people could be so heartless. Suddenly, movement on the side of the road caught her attention. Small, dark shapes scurried near the guardrail. Her heart leaped. "Are those puppies?" she murmured. Without hesitation, she pulled onto the shoulder, activated her hazard lights, and stepped out, the cool evening breeze tousling her chestnut hair. The roar of passing cars filled her ears as she approached. Huddled together, 9 tiny puppies shivered, whimpering, and visibly terrified. They were various shades of brown, black, and white, with round bellies and floppy ears. Some clung to each other, while others frantically searched their surroundings as if looking for someone. Sophia's heart ached. "Who could do this to you?" she whispered, crouching down carefully. Her instincts took over. The puppies were dangerously close to the road, and any sudden movement could send them scampering into traffic. She knelt, extending her hand and speaking softly. "Hey there, little ones. You're safe now." A golden-colored pup crawled into her lap, burying its tiny head in her jacket, while a speckled black and white one wagged its tail weakly. She quickly assessed them. They appeared well-fed and clean, unusual for abandoned puppies. Just as she was about to gather them up, a rustling sound came from the bushes near the highway. Her breath caught. Was someone there? A chilling thought crossed her mind. What if the person who left them was watching? She turned sharply, scanning the dimming landscape. Nothing. Only the wind rustling through dry leaves. Pushing aside her unease, she made a swift decision, carefully placing the puppies in her car. They huddled together in the back seat, their soft whimpers tugging at her heart. She had no idea that the real mystery was just beginning. At home, Sophia prepared a cozy corner with blankets, food, and water. The puppies settled in quickly, their fear giving way to exhaustion. As she inspected them one by one, she found no signs of malnutrition, dehydration, or fleas. It was as if someone had cared for them just hours ago. Then she noticed something odd. Each puppy had a tiny red string tied around one of its paws. The knots were neatly done, too deliberate to be accidental. Her chest tightened. "This doesn't make sense," she muttered, snapping a picture and sending it to her best friend Daniel, a police officer. Found 9 abandoned puppies on the highway. Healthy, but they all have this red string tied around their paw. "Ever seen anything like this?" His reply came almost instantly. "That's weird. Let me check something. I'll call you in a bit." A sense of unease settled in her gut. Something was terribly wrong. The next morning, Sophia woke up to her phone buzzing. Daniel's name flashed on the screen. "Hey," she answered groggily. "Sophia, turn on the news. Now!" She rushed to her TV, and the headline made her blood run cold. Animal trafficking ring suspected in local puppy smuggling case. Her legs nearly gave out as the reporter explained that an anonymous tip had led police to an abandoned warehouse just outside town, filled with cages of stolen dogs and puppies. Many had been taken from breeders, pet stores, and even loving homes. Then came the most shocking detail. Police suspected that marked puppies with red string were linked to this operation. Sophia's breath hitched. The puppies in her house weren't just abandoned. They had been dumped, possibly because the smugglers had been tipped off and needed to get rid of the evidence. Her hands trembled as she grabbed her phone. "Daniel, what do I do?" His voice was firm. "Bring them to the station now. We need to check if any are stolen." At the police station, officers carefully examined the puppies, scanning them for microchips. 2 of them were chipped, their rightful owners having searched for them for weeks. Sophia's eyes welled with tears as she watched one puppy reunite with a young girl who sobbed as she clutched her lost pet. 7 remained unclaimed, likely meant to be sold illegally. Smugglers use markers like the red string to track which ones go where, Daniel explained. Sophia clenched her fists. Who could do something this cruel? "People who see animals as nothing but profit," Daniel sighed. "But thanks to you, at least these 9 won't be victims." In the following weeks, the rescued puppies found loving homes, each one carefully placed by Sophia. One, however, remained with her, the golden-colored pup who had crawled into her lap that first night. She named him Lucky. He followed her everywhere, his joyful presence a constant reminder that even in darkness, kindness could shine through. Sophia's discovery had helped dismantle a major trafficking operation, saving not only the 9 puppies but countless others. The experience taught her an invaluable lesson. Never ignore a cry for help. Sometimes what seems like an ordinary situation holds a deeper truth, and the choice to act can change lives forever.